Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, I know this is a bit obscure for me, 2 videos in the same day, but this is quite urgent. I feel like I need to talk about this. So, this season is obviously themed around Greek mythology. And who's the character from Greek mythology that was already in Fortnite? Midas. First releasing in Chapter 2 Season 2, Midas is a very popular skin. But he's been missing for ages at this point. Multiple years. Like 3-4 years if. It's crazy how long it actually seems. But I have evidence that could suggest Midas is returning. First piece of evidence, if you go into the map right now, this was here last season. Midas' yacht. Second piece of evidence, these 3 huts down here, which I'll talk about a bit more later. Now, if we go, these are all of the skins that were released in Chapter 2 Season 2 in the Battle Pass. So firstly we obviously have Midas, the main one that I'm talking about. We also have Deadpool from the Secret Skin collab, and Gear Specialist Maya, who has a really cool customizable one. Then this is Midas' crew. Purely was the main plot of last season's storyline, because he was kidnapped by the Society. But these 4 other characters, Tina, Sky, Midas, and Meowscles, were not really part of that storyline, but were Midas' crew. So back in Fortnite, if we go to the quest tab in collections, you'll see that I've been busy. I've collected every NPC, but the 4 I mentioned, Tina, Meowscles, Sky, and Brutus. What's more is they have descriptions. Tina has brought her explosive charm back to the island after a call from some old friends. Maybe Midas' crew. Brutus, showing up onto the island after Marigold's call, taking the reins of Midas' crew as well. This one was what thought about her old boss Midas, but Marigold calling the gang back together. And you can see Marigold happens to also be an NPC, and has been searching for Midas, clearly. Then have Meowscles, but is he ready to wrestle his past? This could be talking about going back to the past, where he worked for Midas. Additionally, in the Midas storyline, Fortnite Midas storyline, he had a daughter, Jules, also an NPC right now. A lot of characters related to Midas are NPCs. Will it throw a wrench in her plans when she hears whispers of her father Midas' return? I mean, the leak. Oh, I did not mean to mark there. The leaks don't get much more clear than that. It is very obvious Fortnite is teasing Midas' return. Especially, look here. This is a leak that was shown on Twitter. There was an LTM called Midas Presents The Floor is Lava. That is not actual LTM right now. It has been removed from the files, but that was leaked, so they clearly want Midas to come back. In addition to that, we have another leaked skin here. Clearly a retexture of Midas, but more Greek themed, based on the mythology he was from and the current Fortnite season. But what's more, is Fortnite this season, they've got a new thing. Some NPCs, not all of them, but some NPCs, you can now talk to them and figure out things about them by asking questions. 2 of those, Midas and Marigold. So I'm going to cut to a clip showcasing their dialogue. However, Fortnite recently added a feature where you can now talk to NPCs and ask them questions. I say recently added, this was literally added at the start of the new season yesterday. So I'm going to this house here in particular, because here is one of the NPCs. Meowscles, I believe. And Meowscles has some interesting dialogue. I'll talk first. so I don't want to die when talking to him. Three ammo boxes. That's a bit late. Oh, hold on, sir. Okay. As I was saying, you can ask about Midas or Ghost and Shadow. Talk about Midas. Midas was my boss, but we also works. Didn't really talk back then, but I didn't need to. He's sweeter than he seems. And then Ghost and Shadow. The whole situation got really messy. When you start picking sides, everything falls apart. Yet we can move on as friends and professionals. However, there's more. The other NPCs. Okay, I'm approaching on the place where Marigold resides. Let's see what she has to say. So, Marigold. You can ask about the hunt for Midas. So, she's been tracking Midas ever since he went offline. The underworld was beyond the scope of that search. I won't make that mistake again. Which is implying that she's checked out the underworld for him, but he was not there. Now that I've put forth all of the evidence we have for Midas' return, I'm going to present you a theory. This is not my theory. This theory was created by my friend Josh. Probably know of him, he's been in multiple of my videos, and almost all of my comment sections. So he has a theory that when Midas died, getting eaten by the shark, even though Donald Mustard tweeted he was eaten in the lake, that's the one part of this theory that doesn't line up. When he died, he went to the Greek underworld, because he's a Greek character. That Greek underworld is now on the surface here. So he could have potentially escaped. Because if you looked at Marigold's dialogue when I just showed it, one of her lines was, the hunt for Midas, I can't remember exactly, it was the hunt for Midas led her to the underworld. She would not make that mistake again. So, what if Midas, when he died, went into the underworld, but has now escaped the underworld now that it's on the island, and is somewhere on the island, waiting for next season, or some other point in the future to return and replays. If it loads, I can check and replays and show you what I've been just explaining. Decline, I don't go. So these are, let's get this replay. This is a game I won earlier. Let's have a look at this one. No. There's the yacht, which, as you can see, it's the same yacht that Meowscles and then Deadpool lived in back in Chapter 2. There's 3 texts cleared around the society. Although I believe it even has the same name. Yeah, Marigold. Anyway, let's go down to these beach houses I was on about. Here. See, purple, blue, and then a yellow and green together. If we go into this purple house, we'll see it's quite obviously themed around Sky. And there's a Meowscles fridge with like Sky's computer and controller, like slippers. The next one over, this one, is Meowscles themed. I mean, there's a picture of him, little like Meowscles cat thing. Another fridge with cat food. And then they correlate with the purple and the blue. Purple and blue houses. And here, yellow and green. We don't know who this is. But I'll show you around the house. They do have like Meowscles cat food and stuff. But the running theory is because of these 2 paintings. One of them is a fish, and then we're not entirely sure who this could be, but it might be Marigold. It's yellow, gold, kind of the same thing. And then they also have a frog. My screen and kind of works with a fish. And then this is Sky's caterpillar. If you have any other theories on who could potentially live here, I'd love to know in the comments. However, moving onwards. Past the underworld, where Midas could potentially have been held at one point. Because here, I'm gonna have to find this again. Okay, I finally found it. It's at Grim Gates, not the underworld, but I guess Grim Gates is still technically part of the underworld. Here, there's lines of, I don't really want to call them cells, because I mean you can easily hop this fence, but I mean they kind of look like cells. But this last one, being broken. Someone has broken out of this and broken through this wall, and then probably gone through this door and escaped somewhere. That took way too long to find. Okay, it looks like we made it just before Storm did. There's a lot of like old props. We got the tomato head. We've got some stuff from the Shiver Inn. I need to slow my camera down. We've got Coral Castle theme props. The Colosseum, kind of great theme. Cap and Cap. Then over here, Midas' Wall of Wool. No, not Midas, Meowth's, sorry. A picture of the agency and one of the agency mugs. Brutus's helmet. For an poster, and I think, oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, Sky's, like, board thing, I guess. Then also this over here, I didn't mention before, kinda looks like a rake, I guess. Maybe if you, especially this building. I don't think anyone really goes up here, ever. But you could argue it potentially looks like the rake a little. But what we care about is a bit further along this coastline. Here. So, if you haven't seen this is that you should go check this out. It's a very good drop spot, or was last season. I haven't actually been this season. So you go through here, some chests. You go a bit further, more chests. Clear one blocking your route, so you have to break that to get into here, where there's even more chests. But then, at the very end, you go through here. There's a rock which you can break, and you're in this room here. With like the coral buddies and stuff. And oh my god. This poor gnome! What did the gnome do? Yeah. And then there's also a porta potty to get out easily. Now I've just got to try and find that one Midas chair. Guys, I think I found it. So this house here is this weird existing crate. And also a lot of like cool skulls flying around it. I haven't noticed these before. There's a lot. But yeah. In this house, right here, Midas' window. Along with many other things like the piece in the arcade machine, etc. Midas' chair by the window. I can't think of any more proof that could possibly be needed. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.